Alright, welcome back to the T90 Titans League. I believe this is one of the Gold League games, and we've got Andy, FreakinAndy, playing off against Daniel. So we're on Scandinavia, I believe. I'll just double check that. Yeah, Scandinavia. So we got FreakinAndy here, the Mongols, the orange trunks. Great cavalry archer civ. He's up against Daniel, who's on the Britons, low grade foot archer civ. Be interested to see who tries playing around cavalry, if any of them do. Because you'd think that they're going to be a nice logical counter to archers in either regard. I wonder if either of our players will look at fishing, if they do, whether or not they'll be just both fishing on the safe side, or if someone's going to try and push the other off the water here. It's always good for your economy. It looks like Andy's actually going to go and place a dock. Daniel, yeah, looks to be going to place a dock as well, but Andy's actually got his scout coming past. Andy's actually just missed Daniel's villager here. Andy doubling back. He is going to see it, but not going to be there in time to actually stop it at all. I don't believe Daniel's actually spotted Andy stock it all yet, but he's going to be patrolling the water now. It's a slow start so far. Why not got game music on? Must have turned it off and not ever enabled it again. Let's turn it down slightly. I would have been listening to music at one stage and switched it off, forgotten about it. It's nice to cast to game music rather than other music. It tends to flow better. So whose little jingle is this? Is this one of the English one? One of the British ones? Daniel pinching his sheep. Is he actually just going to run it back to his opponent? And he's bringing a villager for some reason. So Daniel's actually just got that sheep on patrol by the look of it. Well, Andy's setting up to put down a dock on his opponent's side of the map, try and proxy this water, by the looks of things, I would say.
Mandatum.
Daniel's just distance gathering here for some reason.
Ready.
Oh, must be looking to throw down the mining camp. Three fishing boats for each of our players at this stage. Looks like Daniel's not producing anymore at the moment. Andy's going to continue to produce some. Andy's also going for fire galleys. Looks like Daniel's trying to commit to early land production if he's stopping his his fishing ship production, and he's not placed down a second dock just yet.
Greeting.
But he will. Bringing it across the village and look at either placing down an aggressive dock or even try and tower Andy's wood, because if he can do that, he can really slow down Andy from here. But he's got the village on the wrong side to do that, so I think he's just going for the water. Andy harassing Daniel's boats already. He's got one of them. And another. Yeah, he'd already gone up to 4 fishing ships for Daniel's 3. Looks like he's really denied this side for now. Well, Daniel looking to turn things around. Oh, he's actually got 5 over this side. And this distance fishing ship might be a good idea, because it gives him a bit more of a tell to when this comes up. I mean, he still can't see it yet, but it's the thought that counts. Daniel straight on fire ships now. He wants to try and exact revenge, and he's also actually managed to fit land production slightly faster than Andy, who'd spent on, you know, more fishing ships, and he's already spent on fire ships. So Daniel is going to have the ability to push on the land here, although he is going to be investing a little bit more on the water first as well. By the time Daniel makes his way across, I think Andy will be almost right to defend. Looks like Andy does have this lower side sorted out, but on the top side, he's about to have his world rocked. It's nice and safe and secure, and skirms in there or just archers? Oh, he's got skirms there actually, be able to pick those archers off pretty cost effectively. I'm just going to try and chip away at the spearmen if he can. Of course, unupgraded bowmen aren't going to be too much of a threat. And now Daniel's making his push on the water. He's gotten 3 fire ships now. So he's committed even heavier on the water attack. Push slightly later, he's going to get slightly more fishing ships for his trouble. And he's got this marker going down, so he'll be able to get age 3 pretty soon. He's actually got plenty of gold. He's just waiting on a little bit more food. No doubt, having this water eco interrupted, he's actually got to try and go for these ibexes quickly. It's actually saturating the water over on Daniel's side of the map. And meanwhile, Daniel has trained up some more archers there at that range. And his Vil count certainly a little bit higher because of the fire ships. Daniel's actually committed to another fire ship. Oh, he's making a 5th fire ship behind all this. And he has been able to get the food he needs out of these ibexes to age up without needing any farms at this point, which would be good, but he'll probably have to look at transitioning to farms now that the fire ships will be focusing his villagers up on the lower side, Daniel's pretty much forgotten about this water. But Andy's actually looking at trying to throw down a cheeky stables over here, because if Daniel's not walled off, then Andy can look at possibly poking with some scout cav here. Fight going down now. Scout cav versus skirmishers. It's not a great fight for the skirmishers really, but they've got the numbers there to finish it off. All the fishing boats for Andy have now been killed. Daniel's actually laming one of the ibexes there. He could probably actually head over and lame that other one too. But Andy, castle age hitting, while Daniel's a little bit further behind, but he's actually up in terms of the villager population at the moment. I guess that's partly because of the age up. Daniel's actually started fishing over here. Andy's actually got more fishing boats out already. Daniel finishing a wall off here because a bunch of step lancers on the way in now. Some very nice quick walling here by Daniel. He's going to be able to hold off Andy possibly. Oh, Andy might be through here actually. There's some very nice harass. Very timely with the step lancers here. Big number of archers to try and ward them off though. Castle age kicking in now for Daniel. Andy going to get a couple of villagers for his troubles. Andy has got a bit of an eco lead over his opponent. Villagers successfully quick walled in there. Daniel having to drop a bit of a panic stables there with an awful lot of builders. So it goes up faster, but there's diminishing returns on having multiple villagers build stuff, so ends up sort of hurting your eco. But Andy's just adding more step lancers and the mangonel, while Daniel, for the time being, just seems to have villagers in queue, no actual army for the moment. Needs to try and re-wall off down here. He's got another dock in the meanwhile. And he's really applying the pressure now. He's now got a pair of the mangonels. Should be able to really work away at those town centers, the town center quite quickly. Trying to focus down one of these mangonels, but he has to be very careful with his unit control here. Do not eat a shot. He's done very well so far. Meanwhile, he hasn't been able to take back the water at all from Andy, but bearing in mind he does still have topside water eco. He's really continuing to apply the pressure here. There's not really a lot going on at home. He's sniped one of the villagers and he might be able to grab that scorpion too. Andy's in a nice spot here. The scorpion's gonna get caught out. Andy's actually walled in Daniel partly there. Mangonel gets picked off as well. This is some nice control there by Daniel. FreakinAndy just has so much cavalry here to frontline this. I think he might be able to get this town center. He'll kill a lot of the repairers here. As long as he doesn't eat too many of his own mangonel shots, I think he might be able to take Daniel's town center. There's a monk in the mix as well, slowly pinching knights off Daniel. Daniel trying to repair the town center through this onslaught. There's just so many step lancers here. Town center providing much needed static defense fire, considering Daniel is really quite outnumbered here, and he's got an awful lot of his eco actually tied up this whole time. And GG, FreakinAndy takes the frickin' game.